Hello everyone, and welcome to this fascinating new episode, where we will delve into the myths and legends surrounding the treasure of Abbé Saunière. This treasure is said to rest in Rennes, near the castle of Carcassonne, a locale believed to house one of France's most enigmatic villages, brimming with secrets and treasure. Over the years, hordes of treasure hunters have flocked to this site, driven by the dream of unearthing the fabled fortune of l'Abbé Saunière. But to better understand the craze around this place, you have to go back to 1885. It is at this moment that l'Abbé Saunière, a simple country priest, will be called to Rennes-le-Château to hold the small parish of the village. Upon his arrival, the priest will unfortunately discover a church and a presbytery in ruins, and at the base, he is very poor. He will make an appeal for donations to the people of the village to try to start the restorations of this church, and it would all start there. During these renovations, a worker discovered under a slab a mysterious inscription as well as a cauldron filled with gold. Yet immediately, the bailiff would have claimed that only if it was not gold and that this coin really had no value. However, he will still send the men home without any explanation. He will pretend that he has something to do and will call them back later. But curiously, after this event, l'Abbé Saunière never called them again, and he will continue his research and renovations alone for more than a year. Quickly, rumors will say that l'Abbé Saunière would have stumbled upon a fabulous treasure and that he would not wish to talk about it because he does not want to share it. After some time, the caroller of the church who was carrying out some renovations would have discovered a strange parchment in a wooden column of the church. But once again, l'Abbé Saunière would have claimed that it was a useless document and that attention should not be paid to it. He will say that for the moment, he does not have time to deal with it, and who will see that later. But in reality, again, he never mentioned it again, and many represent that this parchment would then have led him to a new treasure, or else would have been a new piece of the puzzle connected with the first treasure he had discovered. In any case, as a result of his discoveries, the priest's behavior will change a lot. There will be a lot of testimonies and tales of having seen him spend a lot of money when he was supposed to be poor. Over time, he would have started to build buildings with different architectures, very extravagant for the time. He will build a huge villa with exotic gardens and a huge tower. The mystery will therefore grow little by little, and many people in the village will begin to ask themselves questions. L'Abbé Saunière would even receive very well-known personalities, even some foreign royal families, which is very abnormal for the time. In any case, what is certain is that as a result of these discoveries, l'Abbé Saunière became very rich, and in a very short time. In any case, for the time being, this is very unusual for a priest. Most people who will try to understand at the time where his fortune could come from will find no concrete answer, and it is really from there that the legend will grow. Many people think that Abbé Saunière has stumbled upon a treasure, so they will go to the scene to try to look for this fabulous treasure. However, there are different hypotheses on the origin of this treasure. Some think that it could be the treasure of the Cathars which disappeared a long time ago and which could have been brought back to Rennes, the castle. For others, it could be the treasurer of the Visigoths because at one time he would have seized the treasure of Rome before he went to the regions. He got around Toulouse and Carcassonne. And for others, it could be the treasure of the Templars. He also owned the various commanderies not far from Rennes, the castle, and whose treasure has still not been found. On the other hand, the most probable hypothesis, which has been demonstrated in different ways, it is that l'Abbé Saunière could have carried out various fraudulent activities, such as the sale of mets, and his fraudulent activities would have brought him a lot of money, despite the fact that this is prohibited by the church and that he is a man of the church. Yet there are still many people who are not convinced by l'Abbé Saunière's fraudulent activities and who continue to look for other answers for themselves. The documents that l'Abbé Saunière found. Documents even mention that Jesus and Mary Magdalene were married. And if this is the case, Abbé Saunière could have monetized these very expensive documents, allowing him to amass a certain fortune. Whatever the case, what is certain is that after the discovery of these documents, l'Abbé Saunière continued his excavations on his own, and most of the villagers will not understand why the priest spends so much time alone in the cemetery. Some even reported seeing him dig a grave or erase inscriptions on a grave, and his behavior would have become more and more strange over time. Naturally, this very strange behavior will alert the church. They will send several people to investigate Abbé Saunière, but they will not be able to give concrete explanations, and the Abbé Saunière will not explain how he amassed this fortune after his death. His wife knew the truth about this incredible secret, and after the death of Abbé Saunière for many years, she claimed that she was going to reveal the truth about this fabulous treasure. Just before her death, she reportedly told the villagers multiple times that if they knew what was under their feet, they could all become very rich and keep the village alive for over 100 years. Unfortunately, she will die from a lightning strike overnight and take the secret to her grave. Many will claim that in reality there was no secret and that she simply did this to get people talking about her. Today, there have been so many excavations by treasure hunters in this area that all excavations are forbidden, but there are still many searchers who continue to try to find answers, because l'Abbé Saunière would have left a potential enigma behind him. Unraveling this enigma could lead someone to this incredible treasure. That wraps up this episode. I hope you found it captivating. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and suggest other intriguing topics you'd like me to explore in future videos. For those with a penchant for mystery, my channel offers a plethora of episodes worth diving into. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Taki Coinfire signing off. Peace out.